wanted to talk about a little bit about law of attraction and affirmations, your daily affirmations. I am creating a 21-day daily affirmations that will go along with the manifestation. So for those of you who have the material for the 21-day manifestation, now I'm creating the affirmations to go with that. I've been getting a lot of questions of why law of attraction isn't working for you. Why hasn't your manifestation become reality? And the honest truth is that it's what we believe in, right? It's like these, faith in a little mustard seed goes a long way. So, and that's the same thing, is that you have to have faith and believe that this is going to happen, that things are going to change for you. And in order for that to happen is you have to change your mindset. How do you change your mindset? Is that you use the daily affirmations to help you feel positive and be positive. Now, I've been doing this, like I never put out anything until I do it myself. I need to adjust the camera. Okay. So I never put anything out without doing it myself first. So the law of attraction, I didn't put it out until I did it first. And then now I'm doing the 21-day affirmation challenge to where every single day, morning, when you wake up, and evening before you go to bed, you say your affirmations for 21 days to change your mindset, to change how your heart is, so that you're aligned. So when you do manifest, that your mindset is being focused on positive and having faith and believing that it's going to happen. Now, for some of us, the things that we try to manifest, some of the things we try to manifest doesn't come to reality. Why? And it's because our belief in it, our hope, our faith in it. If we're not believing in it, in ourselves, and in the universe or in God to make this happen, then it's not going to happen. So, for instance, for me, I just realized that one of my things that wasn't manifesting, and I know why. And it's because that you hear me talk about my job, how boring it is, and how I don't like driving for the hour there and an hour back. My whole day just goes, and I don't have time to do anything that I want to do or enjoy doing, because I feel like work and driving consumes my whole life. And by the time I get home, I have 2 to 3 hours to do what I need to do. Sometimes I don't even eat dinner because I'm like, do I spend an hour cooking? Then I don't have time to do what I need to do. Then I get sick because I'm eating so late. I'm eating at 8, 9 o'clock at night, which, I can't be doing. I just had this surgery. I just had this gallbladder surgery. And trust me, there are a lot of things I cannot do and I cannot eat now. So eating late is one of them. And so anyways, the reason why I thought I would do this video is because that I did realize that my thought of my job being boring and not wanting to drive, I'm not being appreciative, right? You have to show gratitude, and that's the other reason why manifestation doesn't work for some of us. Not only do we not believe, but we're not showing gratitude for what we have and where we're at. And that's when I realized, I was like, why isn't this happening for me? I have these opportunities in front of me that will allow me to move in the direction that I want to go in, but why isn't it happening? And I think in one of my videos, I talked about how things are not working the way that I want them to work. Why is it not working for me? Well, because I doubt, and I'm not being grateful for the job that I have that gives me the money to pay for the bills. I have to show gratitude for that. I have to be grateful for that in order for my manifestation to happen. So I realized that, and so now I'm changing my mindset, and I've been doing this. And I've been doing gratitude. I'm showing gratitude every day. I do write in my journal. However, I do write my gratitude in my journal on a daily basis, but I'm not feeling the gratitude. Now, you can write it, but do you feel it? Okay, so that's where my problem was. Now, you really have to think about where your problem. Why isn't what you're trying to manifest become a reality? Why? For me, I got it. It took me a little bit, but because I was so clouded with everything else and wanting things to happen like this, that I didn't see why my manifestations weren't happening. Well, now I know it's because I wasn't showing gratitude for what I have, for my job that gives me the money to pay for my bills. And what really got me to this point is I was thinking about 2 years ago in 2016. I'm 2014. That's not 2 years ago. 2016. I didn't have a job. I moved to Illinois. I didn't have any money. Whatever money I had saved, it was going. I was using that to pay my bills. And I had so much faith and I believed that I was going to get a job, but I didn't. And I don't know why, okay? I didn't get a job, but I still had to work on myself, right? I didn't get a job until I almost left. So it was like the end of the year of 2015. 2016, sorry. The end of 2016 is when, the end of 2016 is when I was offered a temporary job at Kraft Foods, and I was only temporary because they were moving the department to Pennsylvania. I think the whole company that was there was moving to Pennsylvania, and so I was there, and that job was boring. I did literally nothing. I would just always go downstairs and get hot chocolate because it was super cold there, and it was snowing at the time, and I was just like, oh, I can't do this cold. I can't do this cold, and I kept manifesting my old job to call me, and they did. The bad thing was my old job didn't tell me it was a temporary position when they offered me the job until I got there. Now, they probably changed their mind once I got there, but they needed me there for that meantime, right? So I was just like, oh, maybe they'll change their mind. So I tried to have faith, but the worry of that didn't allow it to happen. The worry of me not having a job at the end of that 3 or 4 months I was there didn't allow my manifestations to come reality because I was worried. I wasn't having faith. Why was I worried? I didn't want to move again, honestly. I didn't want to move again. I wanted to stay put. I wanted longevity. I wanted security, and I wasn't getting it. So, yes, I got called back to my old job. I was making the same amount of money, but now I wasn't going to be there permanently. My husband did get a job. He was let go probably a month after my assignment ended, and then we were faced with, do we pay the rent or do we move? I was interviewing a lot. My old director that I worked for was recommending me for positions, but those companies wanted to pay very low. That money wasn't going to pay the rent, my car, the insurance, or not even the cell phone or light bill. So I had to think about that. Did I stay put? Do we use the money we have for 1 month's rent, or do we take the money we have and move? When I was offered this job over here, not the one I have now with Apple, but the one before. So what we did was we moved. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to come here, but it was a job. It was going to give us money. It was going to keep a roof over our head. So I took the job. Then my husband found a job months later, and that's where he's at. Then I left to have surgery, and then from there I went with Apple, thinking that I was going to be busy and I was going to have a challenge there. Yeah, I do have some challenges sometimes, and I did learn a lot of different things. However, I'm not busy enough. I'm a person where I go to work, so I'm knocking things out like this, even when I work slow. And so that's, I find myself twiddling my thumbs because I have nothing to do. So there's my doubt of not appreciating my job, not being grateful that I have a paycheck. And so that's delayed my manifestation. Now, I just really, when I meditate, I really just kind of just let my mind go. That's when it hits me, and that's when I realize, yeah, I may be writing in my journal that I'm grateful for my job, but I'm not feeling it. So yeah, writing it is one thing, but am I feeling it? So I challenge you to really look deep inside where you're at, and has your manifestations come true? Ask yourself why or why not. What are you doing or not doing that's preventing that progress to move forward? Now, I realized what I did. So how am I fixing that? Is I'm allowing myself to say daily affirmations, and I'm testing myself for 21 days to remain positive. And once that little bit of doubt comes in, I'm taking it out. Nope, I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful for this job. I'm grateful for this paycheck. I'm grateful for food that I have, the roof over my head, because there are people that don't have it. And then I kind of let it go, and I just don't think about it anymore. Now, when I'm at work, it's harder because I do feel like, oh my gosh, it's only, I feel like a minute goes by, and it feels like an hour to me. And so that's where my challenge is going to be, more so than when I'm at home. When I'm at home, I feel like there's not enough time in the day for me to do anything, to do my videos, to do more content like I want, to work on my other businesses, to work on myself. I feel like there's very limited time when I get home. I have to pick and choose. Do I cook for an hour, eat late? Well, I can't eat late because y'all know I had gallbladder surgery, and that doesn't allow me to do a lot of things. One of them is not eating late, and second, eating what I want to eat. So I'm very selective now and careful what I eat, and I don't eat late. If it's late, then I just don't eat. Maybe I'll eat oatmeal because I know that that's not going to really bother me. But I can't do that forever. Like, I really have to think things through. Well, in order for my other things to manifest, I know that I need to work on my affirmations and be more positive and grateful for the job I have, for where I'm at today, for being able to pay my bills. So I'm challenging you to really dig deep and see where is it that you're lacking, in having or where is it that you are doubting or not, or being negative about, that's not allowing your manifestations to become reality, to not allowing the progress to move. Because what we do is we hinder ourselves and we stay in stagnation, and we're like, why, what are we doing? Well, that is why, for me anyways, I see where I am wrong. So now I thought, you know what, I'm going to put together affirmations, and then I'll put that out on Etsy, and you can purchase it there. If you don't find any, good affirmations out there, which I'm pretty sure there's a lot of affirmations you can find. But when I use and tell myself every day, not only for abundance, not only for money, but for personal growth as well, for me, for my confidence, for my security, not just financially, but in every possible way, right? So my little PDF is going to be not just affirmations on abundance of money, but again, working on yourself as an individual, being more positive, health, love, money. It's going to include all of that. So it's not just pinpointed to one subject. It's going to be a general, on all general affirmations. Okay, so I am going to put that out there, and it will be ready for purchase in, I'm going to say, a month. And the reason why I'm giving myself a month is because, like I said, I don't really have a lot of time in the day. Like right now, it's going to be 8 o'clock, and I'm not done with my house chores, with my personal things that I do for myself as far as exercise and meditate and do all of that. I still need to do that because I did get readings out today, and I was doing videos for all 12 zodiac signs, and so I need to detox myself, cleanse myself, and so that takes time as well. So by the time I'm done with that, it's probably 9:30. So I just thought I'd put this video out, and just to help you figure out why your manifestations are not working, and to really dig deep down and think about what it is that you may be doing that's hindering you. So I figured out what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing, is that I'm not showing appreciation or gratitude for the job that I have, even though it is boring. I should be grateful that I have the job that I go to every day, because 2 years ago I didn't have a job. Oh my gosh, that was just a nightmare. 2 years ago I didn't have a job. I starved. I ate once a day. Sometimes I was only a muffin. I think about it, and it's just like I come a long ways in my life and in general, from when I had to from when the time I was forced to grow up to the time to today. I've come a long ways, and I should be grateful for what I have. Yeah, I've been tested, but God's always been there for me. Like I mentioned 2 years ago when I didn't have a job for 6 months. And then I got that part-time job or that temporary job with craft, and that lasted about 2 months. And then from there, I left to California, not knowing that that was a temporary job. Had I known, I wouldn't have moved. I would have stayed put because I was looking for security. I didn't want to bounce around. Although I didn't like it in Illinois, it was pretty hot. I mean, pretty freezing cold. And it does get super hot there and sticky. I don't like sticky. So, yeah. I know I keep saying I need to do videos about my journey, and I'm going to. And that's why I created EJ's, that Journey with EJ, Life's Journey with EJ channel, because I'm going to start making videos and putting it there. Every time I think about, okay, I'll do it at lunchtime, I'll do a video at lunchtime, I forget. My phone is yeah, I can't record on my phone. I can't even really take pictures on my phone because it's ready to die. I need a new phone. So anyways, with that being said, I really challenge you to dig deep, find out where is it that you are doubting or being negative that's putting you in stagnation and not allowing the progress to move forward with your manifestation, if this is happening to you. And then, you know what, just change it around with affirmations and try to be more positive and show more gratitude for where you're at and what you have today. All right, and we'll talk soon.